Everyone says deeper tanks are better for cichlids. More water, more space, more natural. But what if that belief is hurting your fish right now? What if your tall tank is creating stress you don't even notice yet? Today, I want to show you what actually happens inside deep cichlid tanks, where oxygen gets stuck, strong fish take over vertically, weak fish slowly disappear, and what simple setup changes turn a pressure tank into a real home. Stay to the end, because the last mistake is the silent killer most deep tank owners never see coming. Now here's the trap. You see tall glass, big water volume, and you feel like you upgraded your fish's life. But most cichlids don't live up and down. They live side to side. They move sideways, fight sideways, escape sideways. They also spend most of their time in the lower to middle levels of the tank. They dig, they claim rocks, they guard ground. So when you give them height instead of floor space, you give them water they don't use and take away territory they desperately need. Even many experienced hobbyists will tell you long rectangular tanks reduce pressure better than tall or hex tanks with the same volume. A deep tank can look huge to you, but if the footprint is small, it feels tiny to your fish. So when you stack water without stacking structure, you don't create freedom, you create pressure. Everything squeezes into one tall control zone. Strong fish patrol top to bottom, weak fish lose sideways exits, and stress starts quietly. The main rule is simple. Depth only works if you build behavior lanes. Otherwise, you're just putting water on top of problems. Let's start with the first big mistake I see all the time. Deep tanks with no shelves. People leave tanks wide open, one rock pile, empty middle, clean sand. It looks nice, but fish feel exposed. Without shelves, caves, and broken sightlines, the whole tank becomes one long, bullying hallway. You'll see fish glued to corners, you'll see pacing along the glass, you'll see weaker fish rush for food and then instantly vanish. That's not mood, that's tank layout stress. The fix is building levels, small rock shelves, multiple zones, sideways hiding, lots of caves. Always leave small gaps behind rocks so water and fish can move, not just stack stone against glass. Breaking line of sight alone can reduce aggression fast. Give fish escape paths that don't require swimming straight up, and dominance pressure drops. Now here's where tank size actually matters. Mbuna and most African cichlids need at least a 55-gallon tank just to function as a group, but 75 gallons or more with a wide footprint works much better for managing aggression. Small dwarf cichlids like Apistogramma or shell dwellers can live in 20 to 30 gallons because they use space differently. Large Central and South American cichlids often need 75 to 100 gallons or more because they claim massive territories. But here's the key. Length and width matter more than height for almost every species. Most cichlids are bottom workers, not sky swimmers. Give them ground, not ceiling. The next problem is oxygen. Oxygen doesn't go down, it gets stuck at the top. In deep tanks, surface water gets all the oxygen while the bottom slowly turns into a low-energy zone. That's why fish hover near filter returns and avoid certain corners. And in a minute, I'll show you the one flow mistake that kills more bottom fish than bad water ever does. Fix is simple. Push water downward and use power heads. Move water across the sand. Your goal is to remove dead zones, quiet pockets where waste and stress collect. If water isn't moving, oxygen isn't reaching. Another thing deep tanks quietly mess up is light. Bottom fish live in shadow. They eat slower. Colors fade. Breeding slows or stops. Top fish look fine. Bottom fish look tired. That's not genetics. That's bad lighting. You fix this by lowering lights, angling lights, or gently increasing brightness so every level gets light. Then there's vertical chasing. In shallow tanks, weak fish run sideways. In deep tanks, they get chased up and down. That burns energy fast. Over time, fish stop exploring because changing depth costs too much effort. You'll see glass pacing, weird swimming loops, sudden spooks. The fix is sideways swim lanes, open corridors behind rocks, escape routes that don't force fish to climb the water column. Fish must leave conflict without changing depth. Feeding also changes in deep tanks. Food falls farther, breaks apart on the way down, and turns into dust. If food reaches the substrate uneaten, you already fed too much. Microfeed, tiny pinches. Stop early. More depth does not mean more appetite. Filtration is another silent problem. Cichlids produce heavy waste. If your filter only pushes water at the surface, the bottom stays dirty. You're cleaning air, not fish zones. This is why experienced keepers overfilter with canisters moving 3 to 5 times the tank volume per hour. You need flow touching top, middle, and bottom, or waste stacks vertically and stress builds. And here's something most people never think about. Females can't hide sideways in deep tanks. Dominant males control vertical space. Females need horizontal cover, not vertical hiding. Without sideways shelter, they stay exposed, breeding drops, and stress rises even when water looks perfect. Now here's the part most owners miss. Deep tanks delay alarms. They look impressive, so problems feel invisible. You think everything is fine because there's no chaos, but silence doesn't mean comfort. Silence is submission. Strong fish don't need to chase. They just exist. Weak fish shrink their world. Eat less, move less, explore less. No drama, just quiet decline. And that leads to the silent killer. Bottom stagnation, dirt settles, oxygen drops, good bacteria slow down. Fish living low stay stressed all day. Nothing crashes overnight. Weeks turn into months. Colors fade, growth slows, breeding stops. And one day you say, my tank just doesn't look right anymore. The fix isn't a bottle, it's movement. Bottom flow, layered rockwork, even light, sideways territory. Deep tanks can be amazing, but only when built for fish behavior, not human eyes. Quick reset. If you only do 3 things from this video, do these. Choose long rectangular tanks over tall ones. Build layered rock zones with caves. Overfilter with strong bottom flow. Pause. Those 3 alone fix most cichlid aggression problems. But real success comes from the full system. Depth plus structure, flow plus territory, light plus movement. That's real stability. Not tall glass, not big water. Behavior first, always. And if you're watching this thinking, my tank looks fine, that's exactly when you should worry. Because cichlid tanks don't fail loudly, they fade quietly. So before you add another fish, another filter, or another decoration, fix the space they already live in. Your fish don't need more water. They need a better world. A world with sideways escape routes. A world with moving oxygen at the bottom. A world where weak fish can breathe without fear. Because glass doesn't raise fish, systems do. And once you understand that, you stop building aquariums for yourself and start building habitats for life. Start thinking like a river, not like a showroom. Think in flow, not in volume. Think in territory, not in height. Every rock you place, every pump you angle, every shadow you create is either helping your fish or slowly wearing them down. There is no neutral setup. Your tank is always teaching your fish how to live or how to survive. And if your deep tank looks calm right now, don't relax. Silence doesn't mean comfort, it means pressure. This didn't start today, it started at the bottom, with dead zones, with trapped oxygen, with sideways escape routes that don't exist anymore. And if you think your tank is perfect, you need to watch the previous video right now. You'll see it in the top right corner of your screen. Because in that one, I break down why African cichlids suddenly die even in perfect-looking tanks, the silent system failures most keepers miss, and the mistakes that slowly kill fish before any test strip shows danger. Watch that next. If you want simple, real cichlid advice, no fluff, no pet shop myths, hit like, subscribe, and stay with Dark Cichlids. And tell me in the comments, what tank size are you running right now, and what behavior problems are you seeing? I read every story. This is Dark Cichlids. Click this video now and I'll meet you there.